What's going on? Um, this is going to be more of an introduction than anything, than me actually talking about an actual subject. Um, I did videos on YouTube about 8 months ago, 9 months ago, and all I had was like a shitty mic that my buddy gave me, and I was trying to use that, and people didn't really like it because they had to turn the volume up all the way just to kind of hear it a little bit. And I wasn't terribly popular. Probably never heard of me. Truthslayer, for whatever reason, I don't know, like pimped me out or something. So, I mean, I guess I started to get a little bit popular, but not really. Just because he plugged me all the time. So, I don't know. I doubt I'll be terribly popular now unless he plugs me. Wink, wink. Anyway, I'm 18, and I've been watching wrestling for 16 and a half years, approximately, since I was as long as I can remember. I remember watching WCW, Nitro, when I was a very, very little kid. My dad was a little bit into it, and so I'd watch it, and I never really tired of it. I would get my dad's buddy would he'd guy my dad worked with would he's a big fan. Would get tapes from all over Japan or wherever, and I'd watch those. Nowadays I'm less into mainstream stuff, more into the indies, ROH, that kind of stuff. Not so much Japan, really. A little bit of Japan, some Noah stuff. I do watch WWE. I watch Raw almost every week. I catch ECW when I can. SmackDown, I'm not really into SmackDown to watch it, but I mean Friday night, and they gave it a shitty time slot, so there's only so much you can do about Friday night. And yeah, I'm mostly into independence and Ring of Honor. I go up to Ring of Honor. I'm from Chicago, and Ring of Honor runs about every 2 months in Chicago, and I make it up there. I've gone up there pretty much everyone they've ever done. I've made it to, except for a couple, except for about two. I've made it to. I attend. You've probably never heard of it. It's a very local promotion called AAW. I attend that every month, and for about 6 months now. I've been going up there. Not a lot of terribly popular guys outside of the Midwest. Austin Aries does some stuff there. Nigel's been there once or twice. Jimmy Jacobs is there every month. The Murder City Machine Guns wrestle there. They've wrestled there for about 6 months, as long as I've been going. I don't want to get too in depth about any one person or any one company. I'm just going to kind of keep this as an overview. I go to IWA Mid-South. They're on hiatus right now. Unfortunately, they're going to start back up in March, and I'm going to go to some of those. They run about 6 or 7 minutes from my house, so it's not a huge deal to go. As far as stuff that I don't go to live, I buy DVDs. I don't follow Chikara extremely closely, but I do enjoy it. On the DVDs I get, if they do any kind of supercard or anything like that, I do enjoy Chikara, their style. What else? FIP, it's alright. People call it a poor man's ROH, but whatever. I mean, it's not terrible. It's alright to watch. I'm not really into Combat Zone Wrestling. I don't have it, but I've seen almost the entire Chris Hero and Eddie Kingston feud, which was great. Hardcore is okay, but I'm not into it all the time, which is kind of stereotypical. I'm stupid. Kind of, what the hell's the word? hypocritical. It's kind of hypocritical because I go to IWA Mid-South shows, and there's usually one or two bloody brawls on those. So that's pretty much it. I like I said, I do watch Raw. I might do some WWE pay-per-views, some reviews. Don't watch tons of pay-per-views. I watch them when I see them. Might do some Raw reviews. I enjoy Raw a little bit more than almost anything else on TV because I feel like it being live. You know, I mean, ECW is live, but I mean, it's ECW. I feel like being live gives it a little bit more advantage because you don't. I mean, the thing about SmackDown is, if anything huge was going to happen on SmackDown, I would have read about it already by the time Friday comes. So the thing about Raw is, I mean, you know, you're watching it live, which is always a little bit better. TNA, they've been letting me down. I like TNA a lot. I used to, but they've just consistently been showing me that they can't deliver on a consistent basis. If they have a good few impacts, then I'll watch the pay-per-view or try to watch the pay-per-view. They've just showed me way too many times that when you invest your time or money into them, they don't deliver. That they'll put together 2 good episodes of Impact, and the third one will be an atrocity. They'll put on a few good Impacts leading up to a pay-per-view, and the pay-per-view will be complete shit. And I just kind of got sick of it. I like the guys that are there. I like Joe, and definitely Joe. I like Angle and Homicide. I mean, tons of guys. I like almost everybody there. And but they just, I mean, the booking is terrible. Russo's idea that we've moved past the heel-face dynamic and we don't need heels and faces anymore. Really? Really? And that's the other thing, that I might do less reviews and just how I feel about things, and more, I'm very into psychology and the psychology of wrestling. And I mean, booking, you know, why did this person book this way? Why did this person do this match this way? I feel like it's kind of a lost art, and especially on YouTube, people just want to give up their reviews and thoughts of it. And there's not a lot of talking about the psychology of wrestling, which I'd like to definitely touch upon, maybe more than anything. So hopefully YouTube will be a good platform to, you know, get my thoughts out and things like this. And thank you guys for watching. Stop it now.